I live in a virtually liberal bubble. Every state I've ever lived in, blue. My family, blue. My friends, blue. Everyone I personally know voted Kamala. I'm genuinely shocked that it's Trump. I genuinely never thought. I watched the debate, I watched the rallies, I saw the hatred that Trump was speaking, the transphobia. Oh my god, these fucking trans kids. I was convinced nobody would vote for a convicted felon at the bare minimum. So this is real. I was just so shocked. I'm so shocked. I have so many friends who are having baby girls, and I'm so sorry. I'm just so sorry that this happened and this is happening to us. I'm so sorry. We have survived this before and we're gonna survive it again. I'm just sad today. Take the time to heal today and be sad, or however you want to process it. Don't let me tell you what to do. But I love you. And again, you're safe with me.
This is the Paint the Town Red podcast, where we summarize federal, local, and financial news. My name is Chance. It is Fun Friday. Some federal news. Trump doubles down on DEI being the cause of the horrific plane crash in Washington. In a lawsuit against the FFA, it is stated that they turned away 1,000 air traffic control applicants solely based on race. Thought we were the racist ones. What's going on here? Wow, a crash like this never has happened while Biden was in office. Yeah, but the reason it happened was because of understaffing due to DEI policies that Biden put in place, okay? Well, but what about the egg prices? Doge is underway, saving our country $1 billion daily. Although, when you Google it, you will see the first 10 headlines saying that Elon's going to cut your Medicare, Social Security, and grants from students. Can you believe it? No, actually, Trump is going to end tax on Social Security, and Doge is cutting things like funding for Iranian Sesame Street to teach Iranians about diversity in Iran. Wow, you would think the mainstream media would learn from their huge mistake of twisting the truth, but because they are so anti-Trump, I guess they'll just never learn. But I guess we will head to midterms and they will keep doing that and keep lying, and I think it may start working out for them. I don't know, maybe eventually it'll work. I don't know. Breakfast won't be getting any cheaper anytime soon, says experts, so the Dems are going to have a heyday. But if they take off their anti-Trump shades, they will see that the reason eggs are expensive is because we all know we're going through a bird flu outbreak, and we've been going through it since 2022. So that's what happens when that, Amazon set to increase spending. This is a major change to what was projected. Oh, we're in financial news now. Honda recalls nearly 3K cars due to the engine issues. So if you drive a Honda, or if you have Honda stock, you may want to look into this a little further. 300K cars is quite a bit. Bitcoin is down to 102. Doge also down. Palantir is up to 83. So if you're a Palantir holder like myself, it's good. Don't get out yet. And Tesla is at 409. For God's sakes, why don't you buy some Hawk Tuah coin and lift your family out of poverty? I can't believe anyone bought that Hawk Tuah coin. That's crazy. But Trump coin, no, that's a good investment. Local news. Nothing really going on in the local news. Police are looking for 2 missing children in the Northwest Bakersfield near Quincy Street. I guess that's not nothing. PET reports that Bakersfield is the 72nd place in the U.S. with the highest rent for apartments. Oh, no. Now, why would KGT report this? Why would it be in the front headlines? Can anyone guess? Well, we do know that the city council wants to manage our rental property prices. We can't have people saving up and working hard and then buying investment properties so that way they can climb the economic ladder. We can't have that. Then if they get any money, they might not vote for us anymore. I have an idea. Let's make it not worth owning any property. That's a great idea. Oh, and then we'll repackage it and say we'll give them a 99-year lease so that way they can build generational wealth. We'll just lie right to their faces. Yeah, it's a foolproof plan. A bit of history. During the last years of Rome, elected officials made grand promises of giving free grain to its people in order to gain their vote, claiming grain is a basic human right. Does that sound familiar? At first, the government only gave grain during times of famine, which that makes sense. You have famine going on, the government can help its people own people out. Why would they not? It doesn't hurt anybody. But emperor after emperor used this as a political tool to get elected. Epictetus Severus, I don't know if I'm saying that right, in the early 3rd century AD offered olive oil to its people. So they went from grain, now they're giving olive oil too. Okay, maybe not so bad, but All right, it's a slippery slope, right? And then later, they gave pork and even wine for absolutely free. Free. We love the word free. Not long after this, Rome fell. And it's to no surprise when you make the people who work hard incentivized to instead not work because everything they have worked for is now worthless because it's given out for free. It weakens the government weakens its own people, right? Does that make sense? Are you on track? Are you still on track here? Some governmental assistance is warranted, like Rome's early days, but today in America, our incentives are incredibly backwards. We give cash aid, free housing, and food stamps for even fast food. Fast food used to be a luxury. When we get to have fast food, maybe once a week, it'd be like, oh, wow, fast food. You got to get Wendy's with the Frosty. That's great. Now it's just given for free. But why? If we know this, why are we going to hurt our own American people? Why would we do that? Because politicians are trying to get elected, and they use compassion to pull on your heart rather than thinking objectively. And some people are more susceptible than others to this. Like when your parents get a divorce, you always want to go live with the laid-back parent who doesn't enforce rules, but this will cause you to become what? Weak and undisciplined. We all know it. Some of us been through it. I have. When we elect parents who are disciplined and understand long-term progress, not short-term fun, maybe good things will happen. Otherwise, if we keep electing people that just make promises, America will be doomed just like Rome. So I hope we wake up. This is the Paint the Town Red podcast. I hope you guys have a fun Friday.